Hi guys, it's Kelly. Hi, it's Kelly. I got number 3. The tool flip throughs. This is number 3. I'm gonna have one more today, and then I'll be done with these. Okay. So here's number 3. It's the little turquoise one. There's a black lace closure and some cute wraparound lace here on the spine, and this one's kind of frilly on that side and lacy on this side. And these are like, I don't know, 6 and a quarter and a 4 and an 1/8 or something like that. Okay, so these are for the hands-on learners. These are for the beginners in my group, or beginners in general. Just so you can see how to put these together. I know when I was new, I wanted something in my friggin' hands. You know what I mean? That didn't cost an arm and a leg, so I could see what the heck. So anyway, how I'm doing these is I'm starting out in the beginning with all different kinds of tag shapes so that you can take these out, put them on a piece of cardstock, trace it out, and you can cut out, you know, all these different shapes. So I put in a whole bunch of different shapes and sizes. And then here's the same that I put in all of them. Little note in case you get stuck on what to add to your journaling pages: color, pattern, texture, shine, interaction, sound, fabric, sentiment. You know, just it's got a whole bunch of different things on there because I know new people get stuck sometimes. So that's that. And this is a little envelope, and I did put some trim on this one. And then this is some vintage paper, and this is gesso on here. I wanted you to be able to feel like what gesso feels like, and it's a fabric flip up there. It's lace crocheted. And then this is a doily, kind of like this, you know, dipped in coffee, and the paper is dipped in coffee, and you lay them on there and stack them on there together and dry it real low in my oven. That's how I do it. And so that's the doily impression. And then I love this lace. Somebody sent this to me for a present, and I love it so much. And turquoise, you know, is my favorite color. So anyways, I have some of these, you know, sampler things. So I put some lace on here from the shop. There's quite a bit of it in there. I had it thicker, but then the dang book wouldn't shut. So I just wanted to give you a sample of some lace, and then another tag, and there's a bulb pin there holding it on. And then here's a little flip up. And then in here, I wanted to show you what this was like. It's pattern paper, and it's one of those ones that I make. Well, I guess everybody's making them, but I mean, I just take my scraps and I just sew them together and make these little flip outs. So it's like this little book, right? And they're kind of cute, and they, you know, you can write on this pattern paper with pen, right? So it's just like a little journaling spot you can put in your purse and, you know, just take with you or whatever. But I just wanted to put this in so that it gives you guys some ideas. It always helps to have something in your hands, and then it sparks something within you where you can, oh, that I'll do this then instead, or fix it your own way. You know what I mean? So this is just for, you know, inspiration. And so I'm showing you how I do the little flip outs and flip downs and flip flips, and then the corner up here at the top. So I just put in some extra snippets here, and then this is, I think this is Cinnamon Rose. I'm pretty sure. But anyway, just a little booklet. And all this paper is Stampin' It Up, I think. Stampin' Up paper. And I just put some journaling cards in here. Now these, you can fix these up however way. You can sew around it. You can put some ink on it. You can put cardstock on it to make it a tag, because right now it's just got a book page. It was just some, you know, design paper that I cut pieces out of. So, I mean, it's up to you. And then I just made a little tucky spot up here at the top. I just staple. And like I always say, you can certainly put trim on the top to cover up the staples if you want, but I'm just showing you how I do it. And then I did one on the side to show you how to do the side tucks. And then I clipped in some extra a tag, and then a cute little die cut right here that'll, I don't know, it's fun to play with, right? And then I put gesso on this graph paper, so I wanted you to see what that was and felt like. And then this is my dots, coffee stain with the dots. I'll show you. See the dots? I love the dots. And then I made a couple of banners so you can see the different shapes of the banners. And then I put in some things for you to play with. They're little banners with the letters on them. So I just tucked them under here, and you can just cut them out and do whatever you want with them just for fun. Little sticker here. And then this is one of my homemade envelopes. And it's decoupage. And the envelopes shapes are saved on my Pinterest board, but I forgot to link it. But it's under envelopes if you follow my Pinterest, okay? So there's a bunch of different envelope shapes there. And it opens up because I glued the flap down to the page, right? And you can still see the dots. So it just opens up, and then I put a bunch of little fun things in here. Just papers, you know. I don't know what else is in there. You can dig in there when you get it. And it's inked up, you can see. Black ink. And then I wanted to show you how to use cards for tabs. They're good for, see, I put some ephemera in here. This is going to be cute. You'll like that. And you can put gesso on these. They can be used for journaling cards. We could do a lot. And I have a video on altered journaling cards, or I mean altered playing cards. And then this one I was painting with the toilet paper roll. And you know how you cut it up the sides and you go like this or whatever with it, you know? You ever watch that video on YouTube? Well, that's what it looks like. I cut the toilet paper roll and I was like turning it and stamping it, and I just wanted to show you what it looks like. You don't even have to have a paintbrush. You can just use something. Stippling, you know, whatever. And I don't know, they're cute. And then I wanted to show you and remind you to use fabrics. And this is just cut from a yoke from a shirt. I don't know if it's vintage or what, but it looks like it. Oh my God, it's early here. I have my robe on. First time in a long time. And then in this pocket, I filled it in with a bunch of stuff. I put in some little gold charms, right? And some gold thread. And I put some little buttons ephemera and some ephemera from needles and from Rick Rack. This is old vintage stuff. I put in some tickets and what are those called? I don't know, just a fun thing. I forget what it's called. Rolodex. Then I wanted to show you on this side how you can use those tickets for tabbies for your pull out, right? And then this is inking. It's a Tim Holtz stencil. So I wanted to show you what that looked like, and it's Tim Holtz Coral Reef ink. And I just like the way it looks. And this is a Crafty Irina pocket. It's not glued or anything, so you can undo it and see how to fold it yourself, right? So I wanted to put one of her pockets in there. This is the other side of that doily, right? Isn't that doily pretty? Oh, there's my K. We found my K. And then I put in these cards are from Vienna, and they're called Folklore, and they're the coolest cards. Oh my God. I can't wait to start using these. I just got these like yesterday or the day before. But I got to show you these. Look, they got these cool like pictures on them. Wait a minute. I got to show you these. They're really neat. Look at that guy with the grapes. And he's drinking beer. And there's a girl, you know, like, I don't know. I just loved these cards. Oh, I'm all excited about using them. Anyway, they're from Vienna. I didn't, it's not often I find stuff from Austria. But anyway, so here's one of the cards. It's a Folklore card, and it's a little flippy, washi tape flippy. So I put a bunch of different kinds of washi tape on here. So you can have a sample of washi tape. I never had any washi tape for so long. The first time I used it, I was like, oh my God, you know. Oh, it's funny. So anyway, this is gesso on a book page, so you can feel what that feels like. Oh my goodness, it's so good. And I love gesso. And then this is one of my junk mail pockets. I've been showing you guys these. Well, it's not this kind of envelope, but I got a mess here going on, so I'm looking for one. It's right here. It's just an envelope like this. that I folded this part over, and some of them with the windows are fun to keep the windows open too. See? That's all I did. But I like this part right here because it gives you another tuck spot. So if you want to leave the window, you can. But otherwise, don't. And then you have to put this way, this flap, to get that extra tuck right here. You know, see? Then I just put design paper on it, just glued it on there. And so now we got this cute little side tucky right here, and then we got a pocket right here. And then if you're using it in your big journals, you know, you got a pocket back here depending on how you glue it in. So it kind of works out. Oh, look, Tsunami Rose. Tsunami Rose. And then Nicole punched me out a couple of these cute little taggy die cuts, and I made this in group one day. And it's got gold glue, our gold glue on top of it that we make. It's really fun for decoupaging. It's glue, or it's for making your own Mod Podge. It's glue, coffee, and gold metallic paint. And then it washes over everything you're decoupaging and gives you that nice antique finish with a little bit of sparkle from that gold paint. It works really good. Then I put a couple of these in because you're going to be making some tags, right? All right, and then here's the back page. It's just a little pocket with some trim, and I put in some really pretty floral tags that I sewed around the edge with white thread just for fun, and some chalk white Hug Snug seam binding you can get on eBay or Etsy. It's like $9 a roll, so go get some of that. And then I put my shop card, our Facebook group card, and then another piece of ephemera, and then another piece of just some cutoffs from what we were doing here. So it's really fun. Put these back in here. So these are just really cute little tools for beginners to help you on your way here. And so this is listed in my shop. The link is below. And I have one more coming up, and then we'll be done with this grouping. Okay? Thank you. Bye.